The Monkey and the Crocodile. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest by the gentle river of India, there stood an old fig tree that stretched its branches far out over the water. High on the tallest branch, where the first golden rays of sunlight touched every morning, lived a little monkey named Chiku. Chiku was not like the other monkeys who lived in big, noisy groups. He loved peace and quiet. He loved watching the river flow and tasting the sweetest, ripest figs from his favorite tree. Every morning, Chiku would wake up to the sound of birds, stretch his little arms, and hop happily from branch to branch to find the juiciest figs of the day. One bright morning, as he was munching on a red, ripe fig, Chiku heard an unfamiliar sound below. Curious but careful, he peeked down and saw a large crocodile resting near the base of the tree. Its scaly back shimmered in the sun, and its mouth was slightly open as it breathed. Chiku, being friendly by nature, called out, "Hey there, Mr. Crocodile, what are you doing down there?" The crocodile opened his eyes and looked up. "Oh, hello, little monkey. I just swam a long way and needed a rest. The river is so calm today." Chiku smiled and tossed down a fig. "Here, try this. These figs grow on my tree. They're delicious." The crocodile hesitated for a moment, then snapped up the fig politely. As he chewed, a soft, sweet taste filled his mouth, and his eyes lit up with joy. "Wow! I've never tasted anything so good. Thank you, little monkey." From that day on, the crocodile came to rest under the tree every afternoon, and every day Chiku would toss down the ripest figs. Though they lived in different worlds, one in the trees, the other in the water, they quickly became good friends. Chiku told stories about the fig tree, about the morning mist floating over the river like a silk scarf. The crocodile shared tales from beneath the water about shiny silver fish and mossy green swamps. One day the crocodile seemed quieter than usual. Chiku noticed and asked gently, "Is something wrong, my friend? You don't look happy today." The crocodile sighed deeply. "Chiku, my wife has been feeling unwell lately. I took some of the figs home for her, and she loved them. But then she said something strange. She said, 'If these fruits are so sweet, imagine how sweet the heart of the monkey who eats them every day must be.'" Chiku's heart skipped a beat, but he kept calm and asked softly, "My heart? Why would she say that?" The crocodile lowered his head, ashamed. "I don't know. I don't want to hurt you. You are my friend, but I love my wife too. And I'm torn." A heavy silence followed. The breeze rustled through the fig leaves, and Chiku sat still, thinking. Then, in a quiet but steady voice, he said, "My dear friend, I might be able to help, but not in the way your wife expects. You see, I don't carry my heart with me." The crocodile blinked. "You don't? What do you mean?" Chiku tilted his head and explained, "We monkeys have a special habit. When we sleep, we leave our hearts hanging in the trees, high up where they're safe. My heart is still up there in my nest. If you take me back, I can get it for you to bring to your wife." The crocodile was confused, but not very clever when it came to tricks. He believed Chiku's gentle words without question. "All right," he said slowly. "Hop on my back. I'll take you back to the tree." Chiku climbed carefully onto the crocodile's broad back, holding onto the rough scales. The crocodile slipped into the water and swam smoothly upstream, back toward the fig tree. As the tree came into view, Chiku felt the cool wind on his face and smiled quietly. He had just used kindness and wit to protect himself from harm. When they reached the base of the tree, Chiku pointed. "Right there. Stop by that root. I'll climb up and fetch my heart." The crocodile obediently swam to the spot. The moment they were close enough, Chiku leaped off the crocodile's back and sprang up onto the branches, quick as a flash. He climbed higher and higher until he reached his favorite perch. Then, sitting safely among the leaves, he looked down with calm, steady eyes. "Mr. Crocodile," Chiku called down, "my heart was never outside my body. No creature can live without a heart. But I understand you were caught between love and loyalty. I won't harm you. Still, I cannot trust you anymore." The crocodile looked up at Chiku, stunned. He had been tricked. Kindly, gently, but unmistakably tricked. And he knew, deep down, that he deserved it. Chiku's voice, though soft, was steady. "You see, friendship is built on trust. You asked me to trust you, and I did. I gave you my time, my stories, my figs, but you were willing to throw all of that away for one foolish idea." The crocodile's eyes lowered. His thick tail drifted slowly back and forth in the water as he searched for words. I'm sorry, Chiku. I didn't know what else to do. I love my wife and she insisted, but I didn't want to hurt you. I truly didn't." Chiku nodded slowly, his eyes kind but firm. "I believe you didn't want to hurt me, but when someone is your friend, they should never be your second choice. If you can betray a friend so easily, perhaps you were never truly a friend at all." A long silence fell between them. The river flowed gently, as if it, too, didn't want to interrupt. The crocodile looked up again, sadness heavy in his eyes. "I understand. I've lost something special today, and it's my fault." Chiku took a deep breath. The breeze stirred the leaves above him, and for a moment, everything felt still. You haven't only lost the figs or the stories. You've lost a chance to be better than what others expect of you. You let someone else's desire decide your actions. That's not love. That's weakness. The crocodile didn't argue. He simply nodded. The weight of truth sat heavy on his wide back. After a moment, he turned in the water. "Goodbye, Chiku. I'll leave this part of the river. You won't see me again." Chiku watched as the crocodile slowly swam away, his massive body sinking slightly as he moved through the water, deeper and deeper, until only his eyes remained visible, and then disappeared beneath the surface. The little monkey sat quietly among the branches, not with anger, but with a gentle sadness in his heart. He had lost a friend, but more importantly, he had learned a lesson. In the days that followed, the sun continued to rise, the figs continued to ripen, and the river continued to sing its soft lullaby. Chiku still sat on his branch each day, watching the world and munching on sweet figs. But now he was a little wiser, a little stronger, and a little more careful about where he placed his trust. Moral of the story: in life, we sometimes face difficult choices between what is right and what is easy. The crocodile chose the easy way, pleasing someone he loved by betraying someone who trusted him. But in doing so, he lost a true friend. Chiku, the monkey, showed that intelligence and kindness can protect us from harm. He didn't fight with anger or cruelty. He used his cleverness and stayed calm. This story teaches us true friendship is built on trust and honesty. Intelligence is best when used with kindness. And sometimes, the best way to protect your heart is to keep it close only to those who deserve it.